Oh, nice.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of leaving a man of his talents on the bench.
Yeah, you can't question this guy's...
That's a quick free kick. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's well spotted. Spread it left. Calafiori, ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Here's a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Calafiori. Searching pass he's played there. Berbatov. Knocks it into space. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Berbatov. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Somewhat off target, and here's Cantona, and the shot's on here, and the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Linton.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lampard. Can he get it through? Well, that looks a decent ball. It's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Calafiori has the space to scheme. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stam, and it's Vieira. And here's Owen. Oh, it's Bergkamp. And that's aimed into the middle. It's anyone's ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! We've got a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bergkamp. Driving on and making good progress.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Calafiori plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Lampard. Vieira. And it's Azar. Saliba cuts out the pass.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Cantona tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. And that was very necessary. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. Bergkamp crosses. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one.
Now,
keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Manchester United get the second half going.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Zola. Caught offside that time. And here's Zola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. Bergkamp bops him off it and wins back the ball. Cantona, given the lift of his goal. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's nice. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Calafiori. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a little off target. He's in a good... Cantona! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cantona has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Matheus Cunha. And he cuts out the supply. Diouf. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's a sharp little ball here. And that's been one shot, surely! Deftly away. Good take, and is he in? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that is a little undercooked. The referee's awarded a free kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Joelinton going forward. He is through here. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Jude going about things with real menace. Lampard, that's a sharp pass. Calafiori, always onto this. Zola has it out wide and in space. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super ball! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Matheus Cunha. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Stam gets over and intercepts.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's played through for him. Owen gets into a good position, showing good feet. Shot could be on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Manchester United.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Manchester United.
Manchester United have their lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Burmo. I think we're just about done here. Henderson gets on his bike and on the move.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, this looks sharp. Calafiori. And here's Zola. Calafiori has it in a wide position.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zola proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Cantona. Stam gets a foot in here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Here it is, crossed in. That's going to go a long way. Crossed in again. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that's that.
And now,
Manchester United have done it. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up
Hello,
on the start
everybody,
line,
and
their
welcome to
eyes
today's
fixed
match.
on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez, because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an outball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And that's been drilled in.
Palmer. Scholes. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And here's Núñez. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Palmer. And here's Mohamed Salah. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Mohamed Salah. Stam makes the interception. Van Dijk. Now it's Bergkamp. Spread neatly. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
It's Bergkamp! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Owen! And he gets rid in a hurry. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Bergkamp. Nice interception, well timed.
And the counter is on.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Bergkamp.
Such good technique.
Threads one in. Decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Salah. Lampard can see things others simply cannot. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre. And it's Lampard. And it's Scholes. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That is great defending, so alert. Now it's Owen. Can he spark a counter here? A lovely feed, he is backhand! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Palmer. Salah. Nice sequence of passes, this. Scholes. Vieira. He's looking wide. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He'll try from distance! There it is! It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Darwin, just eases him off the ball. And this is Mohamed Salah, opts to play it back. It's out for a goal kick. Calafiori. It's Lampard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Lampard. Sola! Well, oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that.
Coming on the field.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
18, Rooney.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Rooney, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Now it's Darwin, and he was alert to it. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's managed to gift it back. Lampard, and he's been shifted off it. Scholes, and it's Salah. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well measured. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Calafiori tries to clear.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's certainly on. It's backhand! And he makes no mistake. A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Calafiori. Now that looks a decent ball. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, now can they counter? Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Who saw this coming? Manchester United have come back from the very brink. Palmer looking understandably energised after his goal. And the break is on. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Silvestre, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Hazard. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Calafiori. And he was quick to react. Hazard. Van Dijk. And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. And a header! Well taken goal. And they've got their lead back.
Goal!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Coming on to replace him is...
So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is a promising build-up. Bergkamp.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Steaming on goalwards. Now there's the clearance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Please be made aware
The end of the
smoking
game.
is only
Reflection.
permitted
This is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Van de Ven. And it's Bergkamp. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found space here. Norgard. Now Subimendi. Silvestre. Now, can they get him away? Van de Ven. And it's Vieira. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. An instinctive delivery. Saka. Still goalless. It's Saka. Subimendi. Gabriel. And Norgard. This is a promising build-up. And it's Timber. Arsenal are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
This is Owen. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Lampard. That's good play. Vieira. And it's Azar. It's Azar! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Owen is in a really good position out wide. Big chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Subimendi. And Norgard. And he's picked out the run. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van der Ven.
Zola.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply. You can chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Not the most accurate pass. And this is Zola. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Defending was strong and firm. Gabriel.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now the cross.
There will be 1 minute added
Yeah,
time.
plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's there to get it away. And it's Bergkamp. And that is well cleared. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
We're on the move again. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. And Norgard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's won! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared without hesitation. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Saka. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Nistelrooy. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Bergkamp. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Silvestre. Saka. And Silvestre. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And here's Owen. Bergkamp. Gabriel does really well there, he is strong. Ødegaard goes looking wide. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vieira. Lampard looking to add to his goal. Madueke is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what has happened here? Looking for the far post. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Zubimendi. Norgard. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Zola receives it in a good position here. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, what a chance!
Saka.
Stam wins the duel this time. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Madueke.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality.
Great chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, super find. Owen, here's onto this.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tonali. And this is Owen. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Owen. And the shot! Berbatov is flagged offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Tonali, and he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Grealish! And a goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Berbatov. And here's Grealish. And this is Owen.
Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rodri. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Liverpool have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament.
And a chance! Off the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread out to the left. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Lampard. And here's Lampard. Chance for a shot! And he's quick to get rid. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Owen. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's got the beating of his man.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's gone for it! Shapes to shoot! Lampard. Zola looking to be a menace in the final third. Rodri. And it's McAllister.
Now it's Tonali. And that is headed for the middle. And now they can clear their lines. Tries to pass it through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rodri. And here's Owen. McAllister. Owen. And this is Owen. Can he finish? And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's been shifted off it. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Can he finish? And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control. Very nicely done. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Owen. Rodri. To McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. And it's McAllister. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Grealish. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Grealish really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Short changes him with that pass. McAllister. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Owen. No, he's not getting his way this time. Lampard spread it left. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Lampard. Now, can they get him away? Owen. The message is clear. None shall pass. Chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Has to go back here. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Owen has been caught there. It's a foul. Knocks it into space. Now it's Grealish. Van der Ven cuts it out. Vieira. It's Lampard. Opts for safety. Calafiori. Zola.
Oh, really well played.
And he was quick to react. And they can counter here. And it's Owen. Ball's gone out of play. McAllister. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Berbatov. Vieira. Van der Ven. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Calafiori. Lampard. Berbatov does really well there, he is strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tonali. He's a sharp little ball here. Bergkamp. A probing pass. Not the most accurate pass. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's McAllister. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. McAllister. Now it's Owen. Knocks it out wide. Well read. And the danger is averted. Zola.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Berbatov.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lampard. And this is Berbatov. Azar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Played right into his path. Owen picks it up out wide. Looking for the far post. And that will be it. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that